experience at GEF so far has been pretty amazing. I have been impressed at the number of people here that have interesting, different ideas and perspectives. I was part of a panel with speakers from the US, Australia, and France, really representing multiple countries, overseeing countries through her foundation in France. And finding that there are some very common patterns and themes. We were talking specifically about safety and ethical use of AI, and asking some big questions, existential questions like, if AI is the solution, if AI is the answer, what was the question? And I think understanding why we have schools to start with is important as a starting point in order to decide whether AI is the right tool at the right time and in what way. So these kinds of conversations that we're having in the sessions and then at lunch and in the hallways has been really energizing for me. There's an irony that we're talking about AI here, but the way that we're doing it is very old-fashioned. We are meeting each other, we are sitting down, we are talking, we're having meals together, and going to sessions and listening to each other in a very old-fashioned, analog, face-to-face way. And I think one of the patterns that is coming through in our conversations is the importance of that human element, that you can never take away the human element, which for most of us is a teacher working with a student. That a computer or an AI algorithm should never take the place of a teacher. It can enhance the work of teachers. And it may be that teachers need to rethink how they are teaching. But the impact of a session like this, of an event like this, should be and can be global, because we're coming from all over the world and we're bringing some of these ideas and some of these new contacts and new information with us back to our workplaces and the schools where we work. How will AI change teaching and education models and systems is a question that I don't think anybody today can answer. I like to think that Professor Fidel's comment this morning is one for us to consider, which is also fairly basic. A Swiss Army knife is the image he used, which does a lot of different things. It's known for versatility, and it can be sharpened and improved over time, depending on which of those tools within the Swiss Army knife you're using. I think that's probably a good model to take in approaching how will AI affect us in the future and how will it disrupt teaching more than it already has. And that is to train ourselves with more tools. Have ourselves, and I'm talking about the young people and the old people in schools, the teachers and the students, all the learners, think of themselves more like Swiss Army knives, as people who are capable of doing a lot of different things and deploying different kinds of technology, but also realizing that technology is just a tool, and a tool to serve what purpose? You have to understand your purpose. Is your purpose to cultivate mindful, thoughtful, ethical people? Okay, that's the reason you have a tool. So make sure that the use of that tool is cultivating that goal you have, or that learning ultimate impact that you're seeking. Those kinds of questions are going to become more and more important the more powerful these tools get. And that is, how well do they serve the ends that we have? Not that the companies have to sell us the products, but that we have as educators to help shape students to be able to manage and be healthy and successful in the future.